Welcome to our channel, your trusted source for global insights. Today, we're diving into an increasingly critical topic, climate change and the role of the BRICS nations in tackling it. As the world grapples with environmental challenges, the BRICS countries, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, are emerging as significant players in the fight against climate change. In this video, we'll explore the policies, renewable energy projects, and international collaborations that the BRICS nations are spearheading. Join us as we examine the efforts of these five powerhouse countries and their impact on a sustainable future. BRICS and the Paris Agreement. The BRICS nations are signatories to the Paris Agreement, committing to limit global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius. This section examines how each BRICS country has approached its nationally determined contributions, NDCs, under the Paris Agreement. We'll discuss the progress they've made, the challenges they faced, and their overall commitment to the agreement's goals. From Brazil's focus on reducing deforestation to China's ambitious renewable energy targets, the BRICS. Renewable energy initiatives. One of the most significant ways the BRICS nations are addressing climate change is through renewable energy. In this section, we'll take a closer look at some of the major renewable energy projects in these countries. China leads the way with massive investments in solar and wind power, while Brazil is a global leader in biofuels. India has also set ambitious targets for solar energy, and South Africa is rapidly expanding its wind and solar infrastructure. We'll explore the scale and impact of these projects, demonstrating how the BRICS countries are driving the transition to a cleaner energy future. Reforestation and land use policies. Climate change isn't just about reducing emissions, it's also about preserving and restoring ecosystems. The BRICS nations are taking steps to address deforestation and land use, particularly in Brazil and Russia. In this section, we'll discuss Brazil's efforts to combat deforestation in the Amazon rainforest and its policies to promote sustainable land use. We'll also explore Russia's vast forest resources and its initiatives to protect and manage them. These reforestation efforts play a crucial role in absorbing carbon dioxide and maintaining biodiversity. International collaborations and partnerships. Collaboration is key to tackling climate change, and the BRICS nations are engaging in various international partnerships. This section examines how the BRICS countries are working together and with other global players to address climate change. We'll look at joint initiatives, technology sharing, and knowledge exchange between BRICS nations. Additionally, we'll highlight their collaborations with international organizations like the United Nations and the World Bank. These partnerships demonstrate the BRICS countries' commitment to a collective approach in the fight against climate change. Challenges and opportunities ahead. Despite their efforts, the BRICS nations face significant challenges in addressing climate change. This section explores some of the obstacles they encounter, such as political instability, economic disparities, and conflicting interests among BRICS members. We'll also discuss the opportunities ahead, including emerging technologies, new business models, and the potential for deeper cooperation within the BRICS alliance. By understanding these challenges and opportunities, we can better appreciate the complex dynamics at play in the BRICS climate agenda. Technological innovation in climate solutions. Innovation is a driving force in the BRICS countries' battle against climate change. In this section, we explore the cutting-edge technologies these nations are deploying to reduce emissions and build resilience. China's advancements in solar panel efficiency and its strides in electric vehicle production are reshaping the renewable energy landscape. In India, technological startups are creating new solutions for energy storage and grid management. Brazil's research into second-generation biofuels offers a glimpse into the future of sustainable energy sources. These innovations not only reduce carbon footprints, but also create new economic opportunities within the BRICS nations. Social impact and grassroots movements. While government policies and large-scale projects are critical, grassroots movements play a pivotal role in driving climate action. This section highlights the role of social impact and community-driven initiatives within the BRICS countries. In South Africa, grassroots organizations are leading reforestation and water conservation projects, inspiring others to take action. In India, rural communities are embracing solar energy and sustainable agriculture, demonstrating that small-scale efforts can have a significant impact. These grassroots movements often serve as the heart of climate action, creating a ripple effect that influences broader societal change. Impact on global climate goals. The BRICS nations' actions have a considerable influence on global climate targets. In this section, We explore how the efforts of these countries contribute to, or sometimes challenge, international goals like those set by the Paris Agreement. We examine China's massive renewable energy projects, showing how they drive down global emissions, and Brazil's work on biofuels, which provides sustainable alternatives to fossil fuels. However, we also address concerns about Russia's reliance on oil and gas and the impact this has on meeting global climate objectives. This section provides a balanced view of the BRICS nations' role in shaping the world's climate future. Economic growth and environmental sustainability. A significant challenge for the BRICS nations is balancing economic growth with environmental sustainability. In this section, we discuss how these countries are integrating green technologies and sustainable practices into their economic development strategies. For example, India is focusing on solar energy to meet its growing energy demands without relying heavily on coal. Brazil is promoting agroforestry as a sustainable alternative to traditional farming methods. We also consider how South Africa is investing in wind energy to diversify its energy portfolio. This section demonstrates that it's possible to pursue economic growth while respecting the environment, offering hope for a more sustainable future. Also in today's news, BRICS makes headlines with new expansions. Here's where and who. New countries are expected to be announced as members of the BRICS alliance at the upcoming 2024 summit. The 16th summit is set to occur in the Kazan region of Russia in October this year. The alliance plans to extend invitations to emerging nations that have shown a keen desire to become part of the bloc. As per a statement from a Russian official, there are ongoing discussions regarding the expansion between Russia and the bloc. BRICS set to explore new horizons. During an interview with TV Brics, Sergei Ryabkov, Russia's Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, shared insights on the increasing opportunities for new countries to become part of the bloc. He mentioned that the upcoming summit in Kazan this October will be a significant milestone in the collaboration among the BRICS countries. In addition, although the bloc lacked experience in expanding at the beginning of 2024, there is a belief that they now possess sufficient knowledge to sustain their expansion efforts. It is worth mentioning that all the newcomers show great enthusiasm. They are ready to work substantively and professionally on the agenda that the Russian chairmanship has developed in consultation with all participants. Sergei Ryabkov, these requirements will establish guidelines for interested nations on how to interact with the alliance. As of April 2024, approximately 35 countries had shown their interest in joining BRICS. While some individuals have officially submitted their applications to join the alliance, others have expressed their interest in a more casual manner. In addition, as the BRICS continues to expand in 2024, the US dollar will face increasing pressure. Several nations are expected to decrease their dependence on the nation's currency. The US dollar is currently facing significant challenges, and the de-dollarization efforts by the BRICS nations are further exacerbating the situation. When talking about the summit, Ryabkov adds, "The summit is a new point of reference and an opportunity to build on the leaders' decisions and agreements in the future. I think it will certainly emphasize not just the growing importance of BRICS, but also the policy-shaping function of the Russian chairmanship." BRICS transactions without the US dollar. BRICS is making progress towards eliminating the US dollar from all global trade and transactions by 2024. The bloc seeks to prioritize local currencies over the US dollar in order to bolster their domestic economies and businesses. The alliance is also persuading other developing countries to adopt the practice of settling payments in local currencies for cross-border transactions. China and Russia have recently signed a trade agreement that involves the use of their respective local currencies for transactions, amounting to a staggering $260 billion. The trade deal is being established to facilitate the exchange of payments for the commodities bought by both nations. China and Russia have decided to use the Chinese yuan and the Russian ruble for their payment settlements, rather than the US dollar. The Chinese yuan will be used to settle 95% of the $260 billion worth of trade. The remaining 5% will be paid in Russian ruble and euro. The development suggests a strong commitment from the BRICS alliance to advance the de-dollarization agenda. $260 billion worth of trade between China and Russia this year. But almost no US dollar will be used. It will be 95% Chinese yuan and Russian rubles. Maybe some euros are involved. This de-dollarization will soon be replicated among all BRICS members, said an analyst. Outrow? And that's our deep dive into the BRICS nations' fight against climate change. From technological innovations to grassroots movements, We've seen how these 5 countries are approaching this global challenge in unique and impactful ways. If you found this video engaging and informative, give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Let us know in the comments which Brics initiatives resonate with you, and if you'd like us to explore other related topics. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with our latest content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.